Socks. This is a very big debate. Well, what we have to know, barakallahu fikum, is to start with, is that Abu Hanifa rahimahullah azza wa jal said, if it weren't for a large amount of Sahaba testifying that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to wipe over his socks, I wouldn't have accepted the hadith. Why? Because in the Quran it is very clear that we need to wash it. And we have something in the principles of fiqh which is called لا يجوز تأخير البيان عن وقت الحاجة. It is not allowed not to convey a message when it is really needed. Yani, if there were any exceptions on wudu, it should have been mentioned in the ayah. So, but it isn't. It hasn't been mentioned, but it is mentioned in a clear established sunnah. So now the scholars, when we look at the Malikiyah, they are very clear. They say there are no exceptions. It should be out of jild. It should be made out of leather. Of course, not pig leather and so forth. So it should be for the Hanafis at least. So it can't be made out of pig leather. But now the scholars, they amongst the later Ahnaf, they started investigating the matter. So they said, okay, if we now find a sock that has the same qualities as a leather sock, can we then wipe over the sock? Because was the goal for it to be leather, or was it due to the characteristics of leather? Do you understand the difference? So was it for the sake of leather, or was it because of what leather is? So they are divided into two categories. One of them say it is because of the qualities of leather. One, it's not transparent. Two, it fits to the foot. Three, it stands up on itself. Like you can walk on it. Like these socks that I'm wearing, they don't stand up. When I try to put them, they fall down. Four, they are waterproof. What is the difference between waterproof and water resistant? Water resistant is up to 100 meters or something, and waterproof is impossible. There might be some water getting in after 100 years. So water resistant. Yani a drop falls on your foot and it doesn't immediately go to the skin underneath. And you should be able to walk on it, and you shouldn't attach it with something from the outside. These are the conditions our ulama gave. So they say, like, if this is present in the sock you are wearing, now you are allowed to wipe over this sock. Is that clear? So now what we would say, for example, if somebody would be working in a factory, for example, with chemical, how do you call it? Liquids or whatever, and they have this special suit that they have to wear, and now they have to pray, but they don't have time to take this off. It might even be dangerous for them. And they have these plastic, boots that they can't take off. Well, are they water resistant? Yes. Are they, do they stick to the foot? Yes. Do we attach them with something on the outside? No. Are they transparent? No. Can I walk on it? Yes. So now the scholars, what I believe is, if you are in a situation where it is almost impossible to wipe over leather socks, then you have an exception on the rule. But if it's just because you're lazy to take off your socks, then I don't believe in this. Then we wear leather socks, even if there is a difference between the Hanafi opinion of the later Ahnaf, like my Shaykh Dr. Salah al-Mufti, Dr. Salah Abul Hajj, was of the opinion, like in his explanation of Tuhfat al-Muluk, that he said, if these criteria are present in non-leather socks, you are allowed to wipe over them. But like these normal socks that we are wearing, that wouldn't be allowed.